Alright guys, it is Sunday afternoon and we are fixing to have snow showers through the night, and it just I was going to wait and leave in the morning, and it just looked like it was going to get worse in the morning. So about 2 o'clock I made the call to I'm going to leave out today, and then my wife had to go to Walmart and get a few things, and so we was I'm bad behind, but we're going, as bad as it may seem, we're going to go out here to the roads from the house to the shop here. Wasn't that bad. A little slick, but hopefully there won't be a lot of people on the road. And further north I get, the more snow it's going to be than sleet and ice. So hopefully everything will go right here. Say a little prayer and get out of here. All right, guys, we are froze up. We have made it 25 miles from the house. I just put a quart of rubbing alcohol in there. They didn't have any airline antifreeze at the Love's, and I forgot to grab a skosh of it. I got to get my flashlight, but we're going to go back here. I'll show you what the problem is real quick. Man, it's 14 degrees and wind chill's -1. I don't really want to be messing with this. Well, my airbags aren't aired up all the way. They're looking better. Looks like they come up just a little bit, but I've got I'm guessing that's a regulator or something up under there that maybe froze up, comes out of the air tank, or a quick release valve, something. I don't know what that valve is, but apparently it may be froze. I went back here a while ago and heated up the old leveling valve, and it didn't do no good. So let's go back here and see what we can come up with this. All right, bingo. We heated up that little valve right there, and all of a sudden, bang, bam, bam, we are aired up. We are ready to go. Son, we are on our way. Good deal. Right now, I just wanted to get out of Arkansas and get somewhere where the roads were better. So we accomplished that and stopped there at Steele, Missouri, and it was cold, so I just laid in bed this morning for a pretty good while, probably about an hour or so. So anyway, we got going here, and lo and behold, I run into another snowstorm where we've kind of lost visibility. So we had like perfect visibility a while back, but no big deal. It's not sticking or anything. I don't think it's going to last. It's just hurting the visibility right now. So we're going to ride on up, get us a little bit of fuel. We done made it to where they're probably treating fuel now. So did a little research on mud flap. Probably going to stop up here in Illinois and get some fuel and get some good old treated fuel. We're going to treat it again when we do it. So we're going to ride along, and oh yeah, it's oh crap, I'm behind a snowplow. That's what the problem is. That's why I've lost my visibility. The snowplow. We'll probably get around him. We'll be doing pretty good. Yeah, that's a lot better. That's a heck of a lot better. So, all right, guys, we're gonna ride on up here, and we'll see you at the fuel stop. All right, we got stopped and got fuel. We're just walking around checking everything. It's still cold. Clean these old tail lights off a little bit. Get them going. Clean them off once this morning. Kick the mud flaps off. Yeah, I ain't messing with those right now. Yeah, it's still cold. We got a ring of ice in that wheel. Good God. Cool. Oh man, yeah, everything's froze up. I'm gonna have to knock some of this stuff off sometime or another. I don't know when. It's not gonna thaw out for days. I hope everything will unload in the morning when I get ready to unload. Oh, here's another ring of ice. Sweet. Oh God, I hate wintertime. Well, woke up to a little snow this morning. I figured I would. I started to not unload this early. I started to wait because of I knew, like, watching the weather, the wind was going to pick up and it was going to start snowing. So it's actually 10 degrees and it was 10 when I went to bed. It was 10 and felt like 2, I think is what it was. Now it's 10 and then -3. So it's actually, the wind chill's picked up a little more, but the snow, I'll tell you why I started to wait on the snow, because like I was afraid it's going to start snowing overnight and pile up on my tarp. So there's an exit ramp just outside of town. You know, I usually pull off that exit, cross over, hit the shoulder, and park right there if it's snowing. That way when I drive here, it'll blow all the snow off of it and I can roll my tarp over. But it looked like it wasn't going to be just a whole lot of snow, and I don't see it accumulating on this guy's tarp in front of me, or accumulating bad, let me rephrase that. So anyway, there were a couple trucks here when I got here last night, so I'm gonna have to wait on a couple trucks, and then we're gonna drive and go get some DDG. I ain't got any DDG in almost a year, so we're gonna go get some DDG and go play in some more snow and cold weather, because we're going straight down 75 to Georgia and Knoxville, like basically from, I don't know, maybe Lexington, well, maybe London south, down to Knoxville. And I was looking at traffic cams last night, and I'm like, oh my Lord, I hope they get that cleared up before I get down through there, because that's liable to be a mess. So that being said, it was a mess when I looked at it last night. I heard that my mom likes watching truckers on TikTok live, you know, I don't know. And some of the guys were talking about Knoxville, then just shutting the roads down, 75 and 40 down at Knoxville. So I was like, man, that won't be good. So I don't know, maybe they'll get everything cleaned up. I mean, that's, you know, from the time I heard that to the time I get down there, it'll be like 24 hours. So a lot can change in that. So maybe that'll happen. Maybe that'll happen. But I am fixing to slide back here and get my sleeping bag for a little bit, because it's probably going to be about another hour and a half, 2 hours before I can get dumped here. So, and I'm just not going to sit up here because it is super cold. And hey, let me turn my light on and show you guys something. All right, so here is my setup right here. This truck has done a few different things. It's pulled a gas tanker, and it's pulled a dump truck, and it's pulled a live bottom. So out of, I guess, 3 people that have owned it, everybody has put their own pump or air shift tower for their PTO and probably train horns and all kind of crap. But there's several holes over here in this corner, and then like in this corner right here, I was getting some air and like, so anyway, I was freezing yesterday. So I ended up buying some Gorilla tape and taping a lot of this crap off, and then stuffing these towels up here in the corner because it's that cold. And then like where this seat had rubbed this this sleeper boot before, I had a little bit of air coming through there because there's a small hole there. So anyway, I just taped all that up so it wouldn't come out. And yeah, that's old trucking right there. So I'm hopping in. Now I'm gonna get my sleeping bag and chill out for a little bit. All right, it's finally our turn. We got the front hopper started here. We got a mess all over everything. This back hopper ended up thawing out some, but that front hopper didn't thaw out hardly none at all. And the back kind of thawed out a little bit. I wanted to knock some of this off, especially since I'm weighed in and I'm fixing to weigh out. So I figured like knocking as much of this off, I'm get more on my net weight. No, I ain't gonna do that, but yeah, it's a thought, just to knock all the ice off and help you out on your net weight. So anyway, I'm fixing to get in the truck. I'm just kind of walking around looking at everything, make sure everything looks good, trying to get all the ice out of the pit that I knocked off in there. Oh, there we go. Get a little bit more of it. There we go. Get that ice off of there and kick it out here a little bit. Alright, we made it over here. Stopped and cleaned my window again, and as soon as I got going down the road good, a truck come by me and sprayed me again. So that's the second time I've cleaned my window today, and the second time a truck has run it right off the bat. But a lot of you guys, a lot of you corn guys over here in Ohio, Indiana know where I'm at here. So hopefully we got product, and hopefully we're gonna get loaded. Pull up here, we're gonna grab our card and scan in. Hope our card's good. I ain't loaded here in probably close to a year. All right, we're in here getting loaded. Getting some of this DDG. This guy says he can get it pretty close to this loader, so we're gonna try anyway. We're gonna let him try. But it is some kind of mess we done run up in here. I'm gonna get up here and try and clean my window one more time. But we're gonna stop down here and get fuel here in a minute as soon as we leave here, and then kind of go from there. I know I am cold. It's I hadn't checked the windshield. The windshield was like -5 a while ago, and I think the actual temperature done gotten to I think it was 8 or something like that. It's kind of colder than what it was a while ago. So anyway, it's the windshield about to take your breath. So fun times. We're trucking, we're getting loaded. I don't know what kind of adventure we're gonna come into when we get into Tennessee and Kentucky, going down to Georgia here. So I hadn't looked at traffic cams today, but late last night they were just a little look bad, but maybe they'll get the sunshine shining today. Maybe we'll get some snow plows and everything done right there. So let me get up here and spray my window real quick. Whew. guys, we are stopping at a hidden gem that maybe a lot of people don't know about, a lot of people forgot about, but we're in here at 62 on 75 in Kentucky, over here at Derby City Truck Stop here in Renfro Valley. This used to be kind of like a regular spot for me back in the day when I was going north and south hauling lumber and steel from Alabama and back to Alabama. But great food here. Reviews still like have good reviews on the restaurant and everything. Looks a little dated, probably like a time capsule, but it's awesome. I'm gonna run in there and eat real quick. I'm about to pee on myself, so gotta go. Guys, I hate to be a disappointment, but they were just carry out only there. They had people that couldn't get into work because all the secondaries were so snowed over and covered up in ice and everything. So anyway, we decided to just get us a snack and ride on for a minute. I don't know what I'm gonna do now because I got a text a while ago that's gonna change everything. We took this load to Georgia not knowing 100% about a load coming back home, but my load coming back home did come through. We took a chance going down here and it paid off. Or it's gonna pay off. So anyway, I was gonna stop down here in London, which London is another hot spot I used to hit down here. And I used to like going in there, but I used to like going to Renfro Valley if I was going north because it's on the north side of the interstate, and or actually it's on the east side of the interstate, but if you're going north, it's right there at the exit. So same way with London. I always hit London going south most of the time. But I hate it because last time I come through here, I had my I stopped at another spot up north of Lexington at the 144, the old Noble truck stop up there. I used to stop in there a good bit. It was one of my favorite hangouts, especially to get breakfast. So last time I was down through here, I didn't stop at Renfro Valley. So that's that. Looks like I may not stop anywhere tonight. I may just figure out what fast food I want to eat and whoop in some kind of pilot or gloves and just go hit the fast food tonight. I'm still 4 hours down there where I'm going. They unload all night, and then it's another 3 hours down to where I'm reloading at. So yeah, still got a long way to go and a short time to get there. So let's ride on. I don't think I'm gonna make it to Jellicoe before it gets dark. I would have loved to show them going up the mountain and going down the mountain or whatever. So I don't know, maybe next time. here we are down here at the bottom of Jellicoe Mountain. Y'all might get to see a little bit. Maybe I'll get to film a little bit of it going up through here. Ain't gonna be a whole lot of dark because I've got to run the video stabilization to make this work in the 359. If I was in the 379, we'd video all the way up through there. Because I don't really have to have video stabilization in it because it rides so much better. But it's not as cool, right? Actually, you're right, it's not as cool because I would be half-ass warm in there if I was in that thing right now. All right, we're getting a run and go for Jellicoe. Let's go, come on. Topped old hill about 52 miles an hour. We can't complain about that. We ain't got no big truck. We got the old little truck, old 4 1/4 P model. So anyway, I hope that most of that footage turned out good. I'm gonna get a couple. We running across the top of it now, so hopefully I'll get a couple good shots going down the hill. Sure was pretty with it snowing, all the snow on it.
Pilots got pulled all day.
Alright, we done run across the top. Now we got 4% for 4 miles. I just kind of hit the brakes at the very top. Got her down to about 40, and now I'm just gonna let her eat coming down through here. These B model Jake brakes, they kind of, well, no, they don't kind of, they do suck. I think I'd just about rather have a brake saver sometimes. I think a brake saver probably works better. Yeah, these, you really got to be selective about what gear you put it in as far as how big of a hill and how far you're going down it, because you can put it in too low of a gear real quick and that thing will be, you'll burn up your brakes trying to keep it from turning 3,000 RPM. So, that being said, we're just going to ride down through here and in 14th gear. I think I could go to 13th, I think. I may try that when I get down here to it. There's a flat spot down through here. Once I hit that flat spot, I may just give that stick a little twist there and see about getting another gear in this thing. Ain't nothing to see tonight, that's for sure. I'm sure we'll see a truck pass me running at 85 miles an hour any minute now. Alright, so I'm getting down here. I think I'm gonna leave it in 14th. I think that's gonna be the best thing to do. I keep running it up. These B models, they don't really hold jack shit till you get about 2,400 RPM is really where it holds the best at. So, I've been running up about 23 and a half and running it back down to about 21 and just kind of operating back and forth there. But we're almost to the bottom now, so it's all good in the hood here. right, so this is the second Love's we tried to stop at. We tried to stop at the one at Sweetwater or Loudon, somewhere up that way. And it was so iced over and packed that I was scared of people getting stuck on the fuel island, because it kind of goes up as you leave the fuel island, and they getting stuck and everything. I just like, whoop, I just made me a loop, got out of there, and I come to this one, and I probably would have had the same problem at the other one, but they had a McDonald's and a Subway there. Nobody's working at McDonald's or Subway, so it was Roller Dog and freaking Pringles tonight. So not a fan, but hey, sometimes you get stuck in this crap like this, and that's just what happens. So gotta play these cards we dealt. All right, I'm fixing to hit the big road here and get this get on down here and get this done. All right, y'all, we made it to unload. Got this first hopper going here. This DDG come right off here. When it's cold, this stuff will come right on out like it's no problem. But whoo, it's a mess when it don't come out. I went ahead and put my bibs on. I figured I might have to be knocking around and everything, but I turned the vibrator on just for a second, and it got right there with it. So, and it's I don't know. I need to make sure. Probably gonna roll the tarp over, make sure it's not freezing up in there anyway. Alright, come right on out. I didn't need an air system, and I used my vibrators. Whoo! Alright, looks like I'm going to have to turn on these vibrators I can't afford. Ooh. Ooh, that thing sounds locked up. Like it's froze up. Not good. Alright, here she comes. I'm just kind of playing with this vibrator just a little bit. Get it started. I'm guessing everything. Uh-oh, got a good one there. Oh, I gotta get out of the way. This is freaking messy. Ain't gonna be too long. It's fixing to come out of here. Come on, baby. There you go. I'm just gonna let it do its thing now. There you go. Alright, we'll let this mess get undone here, and hopefully we'll be out of here. We're about 3 hours away from where we're going to load in the morning. Hopefully we'll get loaded in the morning. This dang truck is a mess, y'all. Oh my God. I don't know if this truck's ever been this salted up in its life. This truck's been in the South all of its life. Man. Whew. I'm gonna take some pictures. That steam coming looks like it'd be cool. Yeah, we're gonna take some pics. All right, we got unloaded. I couldn't sit out there too much with the camera, because like without my glove on, it's like my fingers are still hurting where I was filming earlier. So we got to weigh back in on this feed truck scale, on the scale that we actually scaled in on. So I figure I might have to wait on this feed truck for a while, but I didn't. It's cool. All right, I'm gonna run in here and get this guy to sign my paperwork and stamp my scale ticket. Get that heck out of Dodge.